Let me see if anyone comes in. Because I pulled some cards today and I thought it would be good to read out for messages. And there were also messages I was pulling for myself, but it still goes with everybody else as well, with the Light Code Luminary Oracle and Archangel. And I'm eating my own crisp apples that I've made. Granny Smith crisp apples, they're really nice. But I've got some red ones because Finn thinks these are a little bit tatty. Have a beautiful day, beautiful. Hi, you too. I'm just going to wait. It's 5 and if you're there, say hi. I was testing out, like I said, the lighting on this camera is terrible. I look really washed out. So does everything else. But I got one of my drawings printed on a t-shirt. This was just to test out how it came out, because in the future I may be doing it. I may end up doing it myself, buying the stuff, buying the printer and doing it myself. But I was just testing. So it's not really how I would have it. But I was just testing. Hang on 1 minute. So and I was really impatient because I didn't even wait for my drawing to be finished. I just tested it anyway. So it was this drawing that isn't fully finished. You'll remember this one is this one. Don't know why it's on a darker background, but like I said, I was just testing it out. Well, yeah, now it's okay. You believe the truth in the world. A lot of lies. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of lies in the world. I know that stuff and it doesn't show up properly. When I get a new phone, it will do. But I'll show you my top. It's pink. It's probably not coming across on it as if it's pink, but it's a light pink and I've got a pink top on. It's probably not coming across as pink at all on here. Hi Julie, hi Danny. Oh my god, that's a wonderful drawing. Yeah, and it was got this printed on and it says magic is within you, because this is what I'm going to also be thinking of doing, getting my artwork on some tops, because then you can wear, you know, wearable art and you can have lovely sayings on my art and everything. I think would be lovely to be out in the world, and this is why this is called Glow Up. My favourite colour is pink, so like I said, this camera is rubbish, it's not picking up. This is a pink, it might look really wishy-washy. My favourite colour is pink and I felt like wearing it because it's self-love. Self-love is to do with pink, the heart chakra, even though it's green, but it's pink as well. Pink is one of my favourite colours. And we got Lulu in the house as well. So, yeah, so I'm loving it. What do you think, guys? What a fabulous idea, Dolly. Yeah. And Julie, I've sent your stuff off today. It was my mistake that it was a little bit dearer in postage, but I've not charged you for that because it was sort of my fault. It's because I forgot to America. If it's more flatter and it's goes through the letterbox, it's the price that I normally say P&P is. But if it's bigger, which it was a bit because some of the stuff was glass and I had to wrap it up in bubble wrap, it becomes double the price. So it's like, I don't know what it is in America. Here it would be £16. So it's dearer and I totally forgot, but I'll know next time. So that's good. So I don't expect that at all. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so I was thinking, you know, in the very near future, getting some of my artwork on t-shirts would be great, and that could be men and women as well. You know, going along with my jewellery, I've got my fairy earrings in today, or butterfly earrings, you know, ascension, we're rising above the bullshit, and other things as well. We're coming from the lower chakras to the higher chakras, the heavenly chakras. you know, from heart upwards. We've got, you could say the hellish chakras. They're not really hellish chakras. They're just the ones that, you know, like the root chakra could be in fear. If they're in balance, they're fine. But we're coming away from that. We're moving through. We use the heart to move through. The heart is the bridge, so it bridges those. We're going up. We're ascending. We're ascending consciousness. We're rising. We're growing. You know, up. We always go up. So spiraling up. We're not spiraling down. Been very tired lately for some reason. I've been smelling odd, like chemicals outside, like they're spraying. Well, maybe at the end of this I might be able to do a bit of an aura zhuzh like I do, and it might make you feel a bit more energetic, you know. Thank you, I appreciate, love your artwork, thank you. So yeah, so I am still working on some orders. Somebody else has been ordering some lovely citrine necklaces with the copper and my oils and a couple more sun catchers. I think it was Stephanie, and there's other people, Lulu as well. The stickers haven't come yet, so I'm still waiting for them to come. But this came this morning, so if you've just popped in, I'll show you again. Oh, thank you, Kev. Is it Kev? I do try. I think that's what I'm here for, you know. And we all say we're on a mission. People are on different missions. But this is, ladies, this was a baggy one that I got because it does come off the shoulder. It's one of them that comes off the shoulder, but it's not off the shoulder. But if you can see, imagine it, it's it's not a dark pink, it's a light pink, but it is not coming off on camera. I will put this picture up on my Instagram. I just haven't done it yet. And I've got a pink floaty thing on. So I have got, it is pink. Mess everywhere. But yeah, that's how I'm wearing it today. So I like it. I like it. So I just thought that, you know, for people who may be interested. Yeah, I think Kev, Julie's, I think they've seen I do show my drawings a lot. But like I said, this was the drawing of it. And now it's on a t-shirt. Jean inspires me. Many guests in her shows, many people learn. Oh, thank you, Danny. And I've been making apple crisps as well. They're really tasty. And I've put them in water with honey. Apple tea, really nice. All the like natural fruit winders. But yeah, what I was going to talk about was, so I've got a lot of my crafting to do, a lot of my jewellery to make, a lot of my oils to make. They're infused with Reiki, by the way. Yeah, chamomile tea. Yeah, I like chamomile tea with a bit of honey. Hi, Patricia. Got Patricia in. We've got Kev chat. We've got Julie. We've got Lulu. We've got Danny. And anyone else who may be watching. But I was in the garden this morning, messing around with something. And I was doing a little bit of crafting in the garden, and I was trying to read something. And all of a sudden, because I got these cards out, especially the Light Code Luminary Oracle, maybe I'll do some light language at the end, Kev, that will, if you've heard about that, that will lift your spirits. And all of a sudden, I'm trying to read, I don't know if it was, yeah, that was it. I was trying to read one of these cards out the book, the meaning, and all of a sudden, I was getting, like, writing over the top of the writing in the book, like, I don't mean I couldn't see properly, but there was like other writing coming down over the top, so it looked a bit hazy, and I was like, okay. I was just observing it, because that's really what we should be doing, is observing. So I was observing it. I'm observing a lot. There's a lot of madness going on. There's a lot of madness still coming out there in the world. You know, they're going on about Elon Musk, you know, apparently wasn't doing anything. Now he's getting to the point of the bots on Twitter. And we all know there's fake accounts, and that's what they're really looking into. So fake accounts, people, well, bots and everything can't make fake accounts, because it's the fake accounts that have all the stupid opinions, I would say, you know, and the fake. We know what side they're coming from. So he really is looking at that. And if it failed, it'd just be basically, let's all get over to Truth Social, wouldn't it, really? So either way, I just think whatever. But yeah, it's just funny, you know, watching everything go on. And I was going to read a little quote thing off that somebody sent me, and I forgot it's on my phone, so I can't see it right now. And it was something about, you know, get ready because there's going to be a lot of people. Oh yeah, Justice Kavanagh. I'm not surprised, Kev. They're at it everywhere, and this is what this quote was saying something about. There's going to be a lot of madness, and get ready because there's a lot of people trying to trigger people. There's a lot of people, you know, fake accounts, a lot of people trying to trigger people, this, that and the other. You've just got to stay out of getting triggered because they take that energy off people. And I've seen a lot of it going on. Here. I see a lot of people getting into dramas. They get the dramas because they love the dramas. They like to be in dramas. They're even in dramas with people they don't know. And I just think, stay in your own drama. It's your drama you're supposed to be sorting out. It's your life you're supposed to be sorting out. It's you that you're supposed to be focusing on. I see a lot of that. I see a lot more of it going on. There's going to be a lot more of it going on, especially out there, because people are getting triggered. People are getting triggered, and they're going to get more triggered when certain things come out as well. So I would just advise to not get triggered. Hi Daniel, to not get triggered, and just observe what's going on, and not get triggered because it will just put you in a shitty energy, you know. I have Truth Social, but I'm not interested in it now as I thought I would be. I have got it, but I think in the UK we haven't got it properly. It might be a certain phone you have to be on, and I'm just waiting. But I see what's going on anyway, because, you know, I've been observing this for a very long time, and it's becoming quite funny. And we've got a laugh. We have got a laugh at it. And this is what the cards were saying. So I'm going to tell you what the cards were saying. No, not all people are corrupt. It's not everybody, but some of the systems are corrupt where if they take the corrupt people out, the systems can be better, or they'll just be something else in place. Do you know what I mean? No, it's nothing like when we were kids, because we know a lot of things are pushed, they program the kids a lot everywhere, you know, and all that stuff goes on, but I'm not really talking about that on here today, but it sort of mixes in with what the cards were saying. So I'm going to show you which cards came out. Maybe we'll have a bit of light language. Sorry about all my crafting conundrums. I don't even know what conundrums means. That's just a word that I've just made up. So I was asking the archangels this morning in the garden, and Archangel probably won't even get this name right. Jamil, and it's purple. My birthstone is amethyst. I'm a Piscean. You're very creative. So in the book, it says, and even though I was doing a reading for myself, you'll all resonate mostly with it. You know, it's for the collective as well, because of the times we're in and the collective consciousness rising. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. So, in the book, learn from your challenges, relax and trust. Learn from your challenges. People are getting triggered. Learn from your challenges. What comes to challenge you? Who comes to challenge you? Learn from it. I had a bit of a challenge this week, and it's like, right, it's a lesson again. And it's also to snap you out of cycles and snap you out of habits. And we're all doing it. Archangel Jamil, I know I've probably said that name wrong, but that's how I'm going to say it, is the angel of hope who supports your visions and dreams through not always in the way you expect, because it never is, really. Challenges are the means by which we all change and grow, because the times we're in now are changing and we're growing with it. And if you don't grow with it and you stay stagnant with it, you're going to find it harder, because things are changing. They're going to be changing more over the, you know, next few years we're going into as well. Things are changing. A lot of people don't like change because they fear it, but things are changing, but it helps us grow. Archangel Jamil presents you with them, then helps you to see them from an enlightened perspective. There's the difference. It's not all doom and gloom. This enables you to clear out the old beliefs, ego blocks, and forgive others. When you do this, your heart opens up and you emphasize the people and find compassion. And as you let go of the past, you can embrace new possibilities. Archangel Jamil vibrates on a deep purple amethyst colour, and when you are ready, he brings you blessings to inspire and motivate you, enabling your transitions to be more harmonious. Ask him to help you learn from your problems. It may be time to find a new direction. If so, ask him for the guidance to find one that is right for you, which I have always said. Not everything is right for one person. We all find what's right for us. And all the stuff in chat going on there, yeah, they've probably ramped things up, Kev, but we're ramping things up on the other side. And the thing is, it is getting seen. It is coming to the masses. It is being brought down. But, you know, they'll still be pushing stuff. But we know the best is yet to come, let's say that. Let's say that. And they are really hacking themselves now, especially mainstream media. They know all about what Elon's been looking into and why he's, you know, even if he did just take over properly, why he's looking into that, why are there bots, why are there fake accounts? We all know why. We all know why. To sway people's perspective and way of thinking and all that stuff that goes on. But look at it from a different perspective. It's getting seen. This is the Great Awakening. Crazy times. The more shit they push, the more people wake up. The more stupid it looks, the more people wake up. The more lies they get caught in, the more people wake up. A lot of people who are on, you could say, the other side, are coming over to the right side, let's say, because they're realising things don't make sense. And even if it's through things not making sense, they are going to be like, well, why is that happening? So, you know, thank you, Janine, exactly. It's not all one-sided, love, but we are witnessing wicked evil. Yeah, the thing is, I will say, before I go on to the next messages, the thing is with the awakening, and I was talking to this to a friend last night, there's a lot of people that are just beginning to wake up. There are people that were woke up years ago. There were people that woke up a while ago. Why would you want to know that? Do I have a son? A lot of people go down the rabbit's holes and they don't come up, and they'll only stay in the anger. It pushed me more into myself. It pushed me to look into other things. It pushed me to go into more of the spiritual side of things, more of the things that people don't think are there that are there, more of the source, you know, our creator. I've never been atheist. I've always believed there was something there, all that sort of stuff, that good stuff. But like I said, there's a lot of people who do not, who get caught in the rabbit holes and they never come up and they never come away from it. Yes, that's happened in the past. It's not nice, but how we stop that is we stand up, we brush everything out from underneath the carpet and we clear out, and that's what's happening. And yes, it does take time. Yes, it's not nice. Oh, is it frustrating? Yes, it's frustrating. When we want it done straight away. That's been going on for centuries. It's been going on worldwide. There's other things going on as well galactically and all sorts of mad stuff. So you've got to keep observing and keeping yourself together. Keep yourself growing and glowing. Doing your self-development of whatever that is that helps you get through these times that we're in right now. Paul Noble. Why would you ask that? I know a Paul Noble, but... yeah, I'm not into all that, Kev. I'm not into it. I'm not saying that's not going to happen, but I don't go into anything that when people are trying to put you in fear. Because to me, yes, we could go down low on something, but they're pretty, there would be food to eat. Like last time everyone moaned about, it's like, well, there was veg and fruit and stuff. It might have just been luxuries. We don't need luxuries. And at the end of the day, if the plan was in place way before, you know, Kennedy times or whenever, do you not think that they'd have some sort of thing put in place because they knew this would happen? So I don't really go along with that, because we eat too much anyway. We eat a lot of luxuries that we don't need, and if it was just the luxuries, who's really bothered anyway? Get eating more fruit and veg and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to not get things in, but I just don't go with stuff like that. I never did in the whole lockdown and nothing. I just, yeah. Because to me, it's fear-based. sphere-based. You know? But remember, there's also people that have got in at the top because they were put there to bring it down, and they had to look like they were playing. So I think it's going to be, I just think it's dead exciting, because I think there's going to be loads of people we thought were on the dark side and they've not been. They've been playing for the white hats, and vice versa. It's going to be really, really interesting, and we may have got some wrong ourselves, but it's a good show. Do you know what I mean? It's theatre at the minute. It's not really for the people who know. It's for the people who don't know, to wake them up. So it's all good. Angel A's pantry is stocked. Yeah, a lot of people are planting veggies and stuff like that, and I've got a friend who's got an allotment now, so, which I should be going down today, but it's raining. I don't think I will be doing, but yeah, it's all good. But apart from that, like I said, when a lot of people, when you don't come out of the rabbit holes and you only stay in one thing and you're shouting and screaming about it all the time, it should be moving you to know, you know, it's where we start doing and putting things together and bringing the solutions and building new systems and businesses and stuff like that. And that's why I say support the people you want to see in the world. You know, if the small businesses, you know, and you like them, buy from the right people. Put the big ones out of business that we don't want anymore. That's how the world changes. Oh, apples, mangoes and peppers. Where are you from, Kev? My friend's got kiwis. Kiwis in England. I just think it's hilarious. So the next messages were from the Light Code Luminary Oracle, because, you know, I want to work with them because I'm working with a little bit of light language at the minute, and, you know, getting into that a little bit more. So I thought it would be a good oracle deck to work with. Yeah. Small village. So it's funny because we got this card the other day, Central Sun. So I'm just going to read out what the South, okay, what the Great Central Sun card in here is saying. We had this the other day. It's 50. Now we got 10 and 7 there. 17. Just saying. So let's see. I've not got a fin today, so I thought I'd pop on. Right. The Great Central Sun is the focal point of universal consciousness and energy. It exists in higher dimension, and it is the blueprint from which all of the physical suns in creation are formed. It has been referred to as the heart center of the universe and the throne of God. The Great Central Sun emanates and transmits waves of Christ consciousness and pure creational rays that serve as the building blocks of existence and the universe. Each of the creational rays, think of the chakras, think of a rainbow as well, the colours in the light. Each of the rays, where am I? Each of the rays represents specific divine aspects and qualities. And you could think of like the angels, the archangels, they're paired up to the colours. They are natural division of purple light that flows through the heart of God. Sorry, not purple light, pure light, sorry. Although your soul incarnates with a focus on certain rays that best align with your learning and soul type, which mine's blue ray, you contain and can access the full spectrum of rays and their frequencies. An ascendant master, archangel, and the Elohim are also assigned to the ray. Those qualities are most embodied. These ascendant masters are known as, I don't know if it says Kohens, I don't even know what that says, or Lords of the Ray. They carry out their duties in service to evolution and creation, which is funny because the blue picture I got, I always said that day I was speaking to Archangel Michael, and that's a picture that I took, and it was a blue being, even though I put it up the other day and said it did look a bit like me. Higher self, but you have aspects of, your higher self has aspects of, you know, the rays. You could say angels aspects, because the angels all have different aspects for different things. They invite you to call on them for their support, and that's what I was doing at the time, support or assistance at any time and for any reason. Meditating on the rays is a reminder that you and all things emanate from the one heart of God, regardless of any illusions of separateness, because we're not separate. Your connection to the great central sun and its rays transcend time and space. This means you can always receive its energies, quantum. When you consciously connect to these divine emanations, you can direct and utilize them for healing, communication, empowerment, and manifestation. Invoke the specific ray qualities and energy that best support what you are trying to manifest and accomplish. Hi, Mail. Hi, Mail. Dot. And then the next one. Oh, did you say? I thought you said honeysuckle, honey crisp apples. Honey crisp apples. I've got Granny Smiths. These are what Granny Smiths are. They're my Granny Smiths crisps. They're dead tangy, and I've tried them out. They're like natural fruit winders. Granny Smith's best with peanut butter. Yeah. Oh, have I got a Granny Smith left? Yeah. But they're dead sweet like this. But I do like the red one, so I'm just trying some more of. Did put a little video up on my short videos. Check my short videos out because I have little short videos. They're up on there. Now, this is what we all need. Humour. See the light code? Humour, which is number 16. I had to laugh at this because there's something that snapped me out of something yesterday, which was laugh. I can't tell you what I was laughing at, but oh my God. One of the most we all know this, one of the most transformative traits of laughter is the ability to shift the energy and experience of even the most intransigent, I don't know what it says, and dense circumstances, just sort of say dense circumstances. This is useful as you navigate the polarities and contrasts of the third dimensional reality. And work to interface with life in a more empowered, playful and conscious manner. Now, I said yesterday, and I've said this before, people go on about, ascending. We are going on about that. I want to get out of here, want to get off this planet, want to get out of this body, what. You're here to embody it, both, and work in this world with your wisdom, let's say. Like it says here, to interface with life in a more empowered, playful and conscious manner. Use your creativity, use your imagination, use your focus, use your magic. Your magic is your imagination. Use it while you're here and empower your life. Interface with life more. Some people are really pulling back. Interface with it. The combination of polarity and free will creates a fertile environment for tension and contradiction. This is what made me laugh. To exist and flourish. These contradictions can show up in all areas of your life. For example, people can present one way on the surface, but they have very different feelings, views and intentions on the inside. You're not immune to this either. We all do that. The biggest one I've seen in the spiritual community is people saying they're all love and light and they're all for unity and they're all for people coming together. Yet they're the people out there that are going against people. They make videos on people. They pull people down. They're calling people out. They're constantly in that energy. That's what I noticed. A few years back and months back. Don't get into that energy anymore. And it's like that's so contradicting because we're talking about unity and coming together, though you choose who you resonate with, but that's not happening, and there's going to be more of that, like I said, with the triggering that's going to be going on soon. Yeah, we talk about that, but when you've observed what's been happening, they're not doing that. There's groups that go around and they're just pulling people down for the way they look at something, or maybe they use a different word. If it's not the same as theirs, they don't like it. A lot more triggering is going to go on as these months go into summer, and this is why I've always said, stay in your heart, do what you need to do, because that energy is still highly about. You're not immune to it either. Your thoughts and feelings don't always agree. Have you ever found yourself doing something that doesn't match what you intended? Humour is a positive way to navigate these external and internal contradictions when you encounter them. I laugh. I laugh at other things that I see when people are doing things you think, oh my God. But then you have to laugh at it because you think that's hilarious. You have to laugh at yourself as well, even when you contradict yourself. Humour allows you to observe the ironies in life without becoming negative or reactive to them, which I've seen. I can laugh at stuff I've seen within me or around me on here, and I laugh. It doesn't make me go under. It doesn't make me get all sad. It doesn't make me get angry. I just think, oh my God, it's hilarious. You know, life's bonkers. Negative or react to them. It's especially helpful when you recognise these inconsistencies, and that's what I had to realise in yourself. Instead of judging and labelling yourself from an often harsh and polarised ego perspective, humour helps you to detach in a loving way and acknowledge your shortcomings for a place of neutrality. I remember I got triggered a bit ago and I said something, and then I had to laugh after because I thought, why did you say that? Like, you knew it'd end up like that. So, well, you know, and you just have to laugh and think. It is a bit like talking to your ego or talking to the shadow side of yourself that we all have. It was like, why have you just come in and done that? Because that isn't really me. So, but then you have to laugh and think, comes in now and again. It's part of us. This is a more positive and productive approach as judgment and condemnation create stagnant and fixed energy, and it does, because I see a lot of people still in that energy. It's very stagnant, it's very negative, it's not creative at all, it's not moving anybody to do anything. They lock things into place and demand that they become something they are not. Humour does the opposite. It creates a space, offers much higher frequencies, which it does in the form of allowance and acceptance. Humour also heals. Besides, it's proven physiologically, I can't say it, benefits humour's potential, which we all know, laughter is medicine. Alchemically, I can't say alchemically, it can clear low and negative vibration energy and transmit it into something more positive. It can also loosen or dissolve energetic blocks. Humour is a form of both physical and emotional release. It is no coincidence that laughter can produce tears, because that's clearing. And those people have got to like chill out and stop taking things so serious. There's so many people out there who are so paranoid with what's going on. They believe this and they believe that. Something's happening to them. Everything's happening for you, by the way, not to you. And I've seen the paranoia take over. And when you see that, it is a bit like stuck in the root chakra, stuck in the devil's playground, because they're doing the devil's work. They're getting themselves caught up in negativity and working for the devil, if you want to. I don't believe in the devil, but, you know, lower energies. They're working for those being in lower energies because they can't move out of it. They're doing the work for the things that they say they're all trying to move away from. Learn to connect with the universe, with yourself, on the planet. It's beautiful if you just let it. It is, Julie, it is beautiful. You know, and people forget, they get so distracted by the phones and other things, not connecting. You know, they believe this place is like, it's like, no, it's beautiful if you connect, and you've got to laugh at it at the same time. I've always said, when we go back to source, we'll all be laughing at this experience, going, oh my God, I don't want to go back there, and then we'll all probably come back here, probably reincarnated that much now. I think some of us are like, ugh. Such a dense place, but you can have a laugh here. And then the last one was creativity, which I loved because it was 22 as well. The rain barrel set up, yeah, I've got some out there, but I've really been catching the rain. So 22 was lovely because creativity, you know, this is what I'm doing. Remember, these were for me, but they would be for the collective as well. So inspiration to create in new ways. We're getting very creative. The new world will be very creative. Life is a creative endeavour. Life is a creative endeavour. Some people get too caught up into just not creating, you know, sitting in the lower realms. It's like, it's a creative endeavour. It's what I came here to do. Create. What do you want to create? That's what your mission is. I know what my mission is, and I know what my mission is, and I'm already doing it. Life is a creative endeavour. You were born with the ability to vision how you would like your life to be and the power to direct your intention, focus, actions to mould it to your preferences, which is what I'm always talking about. One tool you use to express your individuality, uniqueness and ingenuity, I can't even say that, in this process is your creativity. It is through your imagination, visionary abilities and creativity that you conceive of new ideas, find unique forms of expression, invent fresh ways of doing things, make novel connections to solve problems in innovative ways, which is what's happening. It is possible that your creativity has not always been encouraged. Mine wasn't. It is now, and I'm always doing it. Mine wasn't. It was shut down like it normally is at a certain age. Said, you can't do that. That's normally what happens. You may have been persuaded to blend in and act and express within certain, parameters, which is, I can't do it. Janine is right. Use your time right to build up and energy to do good things. We cannot stay focused always on the negative going around us all. No, you've got to get in your own glow, I would say. Glow up. Someone may conform. Oh, I don't know if it says COVID. Outside of the lines, regardless of your past experience, it is time to release any limitations, fears, and keeping you from tapping into your full creative powers. You are an extension of source energy. Creativity is your birthright, whether or not you realize that your creativity is needed now more than ever. When I got this morning, because I was like, I know. And whatever your creativity is your creativity. It could be mowing the grass in a creative way. It could be anything. It's not always the same as everybody else. You may be putting creative businesses together, or you want to bring something out. It may be dance, music, whatever. That's what this place is. Whether or not you realise that your creativity is needed more than ever. As the planet evolves and increases in frequency, which it is doing, you and the rest of humanity are being asked to look at the world, yourself and your life in new ways. Not the old way, new ways. That's why I say I can look around and I'm seeing people still in the old energy. I'm still releasing stuff, This is why we're given the time to release. It's not a quick fix thing because there's a lot to release. And I had a smack in the face off the universe this week, and that's fine because it shifts you. Many institutions, norms and established ways of doing things are crumbling, which we know they are. The old guard's crumbling, the old system's crumbling. They are increasingly revealing themselves to be unsustainable, yep, and to address the current and future needs of the planet and all its life forms. Alternatives birthed from a new consciousness are needed. Your creativity is required to help in the design and implementation of these new systems and solutions in your personal life. Because this reading was for me, but I know it will resonate with a lot of you. Community and the world. Boom. You came here to be a creator. You're helping to create. This time now is to create. We've got 9 there, 9. To help create the new. That's why I say support the people that you want to see in the world. The things that you want to see in the world, support the people. Like I said, new businesses, whatever, support the people that you would like to see in the world. And then they're falling anyway, but those establishments, those businesses, those things that are not needed will fall because no one will be purchasing from them or going to them for whatever it is, because there's new things, and there's new things coming out all the time, and the free energy and everything. We know we're behind in technology. We know it's very advanced, and if anyone has seen the film The Man That Fell From what was it, the David Bowie one, what is it? Man Who Fell From... There's a series anyway out, and it's really, really good. I wasn't really into the David Bowie one, even though he played the good character in it, but the series is brilliant. To me, it screams Nikola Tesla. It screams Elon Musk, and it's amazing. And it even shows you him as a being. Looked a bit reptilian, but came here and started getting emotions and realising and mixing in, which I think, you know, and making these inventions and so I'm not even going to say, because we watched another one last night. It was brilliant. The Man Who Fell to Earth. But they've got a series out. It's really, really good. Just reminds me, like, one of my favourite things is Nikola Tesla, and Elon Musk reminds me sort of Nikola Tesla. All the way down in history, you know, the ancient Egyptians, whatever, they knew stuff. And then people would have found it out. Nikola Tesla found a lot of stuff out. You know, the keys to the universe, frequency, sound, and vibration. I mean, that's what was in last night's series that we were watching. I was just like, love it. I love it. But yeah, he was trying to give free energy, but the thing is, a lot of people don't know, a lot of people do know that Trump's uncle was a scientist, and he knew Nikola Tesla, and we believe he had some of his notes that the FBI couldn't find when there was a fire. Just saying, that's why it gets all exciting. You know, they talk about Project Looking Glass, and you've got time machines and cloaking machines and devices, and the free energy that we all know about, that is here. It is here. It's not gone nowhere. They were just using it, you could say, a different way to harvest people's energy. But we know that's why there's a lot of things gone down in certain countries where there's been wars and stuff still now, because they don't want certain things coming up, you know, and then they have to put petrol prices up and all that shite that they do. But just saying. Yeah, I mean, you could run a car on water. But they got rid of the people who were bringing that out, didn't they? But just don't worry about it. It's. I say it's coming. It's already here, but it's just getting the world to wake up a little bit, so the brains doesn't explode with all the stuff they're going to have to find out. And that's why I've always said a lot of you are here to help with that when the time's needed, I believe, anyway. But what is your mission? What you're here for? You're here to create your life. You're here to come away from the fear and the limitations. It is scary, you know, I still feel that sometimes, but that's where you're coming from. You're coming from down here to the heart, and we're going above. Different frequencies, forgiveness, you know, compassion and love. So, Mr. B 7114, yes. I was just thinking again, I was getting a bit like, I like my name, New You Reiki by Janine, because that's my Instagram page. If you want to go over there, this is where I sell my stuff. But then thinking, I do miss the name Dolly Daydream. I don't know whether to change it back or not. I don't know. What do you think? Heard of one of the fallen in the buffalo suit. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, look into it on water. But they don't want you to do that, do they? Because they don't. You know, they want you putting prices up and paying for everything, like they do. Like what they're trying to do now with everything. That's why prices are high, but in the end they'll go down, because all this is going to come out. I just believe it's them pushing every penny they can get, because I think they're realising, you know, they're not going to be about for, you know, that much longer. Can't put a time frame on it because it doesn't work like that. But while all that's going on, you have got to find your passion again, your laughter, your joy, new things. Could be new music, new whatever, new people, new friends, new places to go, new things to get into, new creativity, everything. No, but we do live forever in energy, our soul. Hi, Lois is here as well. Our soul never dies. Yeah, saves our souls. So enjoy your physical form while you're here. You know, enjoy it, because other places I don't believe will be in this physical form. So, for the people who may have just come in, Lois, you might not have seen this. I've got my top on. Now, I've just had to say, we all know my camera's rubbish. I should have come on my computer, because this top is pink, but I think it looks white. I got my top on. It's got my drawing on it, and it says magic is within you. Whoa. So, it may be a thing I may do in the near future of getting some of my art and then, you know, putting them out there with nice words on and my artwork on. And oh, there was another picture I did the other day actually as well. Where's that one? It's over there. Was this one. Don't know what it's going to end up like, but like moon energy. So yeah, thank you, Mr. B. Yeah, it is pink, but it looks really light on here. But I got it today, and it was just a tester. I didn't even finish this drawing off. Got to finish it off. This one. And then someone was asking about a print of this, but I've not finished off. I really need to get finished off. But like I said, I'm just a one-woman person, one-woman band, let's say, that does my jewellery, my drawing, everything, my oils. So I have to do bits and bobs when I can. And I'm a mum, and I work full-time as well. I'm just off this week, so what can I say? And the healing as well. And I do Reiki as well, so nah. Thank you, Kev. So, yeah, these were chakras, but there's more that needs to be added on. It's got a butterfly and a bee. See the bee in her hand, and there's a butterfly down there. And she's got the chakras. Our column going through us, a light column. I love that bit on the yeah, so I need to get that finished off, but I'm just going to see if before I go, I'm sure there was something else I was going to say. Yeah, it was just really that thing of if you're going through certain stages now on your journey, you should, and we've got 13 and 13 there, what a beautiful number, you should really be knowing what you what you've come here to do. You see a lot of people saying they know what they've come here to do, but then you see them getting very confused. They're not actually doing anything. You should know what you come here to do. It's just a thing that comes out of you. I know I'm doing what I came here to do, and I know there's still stuff coming that is going to probably amaze myself in the future. It's finding your creativity and your joy and your love for what you do, and something, you know, that you can give to the world as well as giving it to yourself, but it also can be for the world. And whatever it is, it should be giving you joy. If it's taking you to anger or hate or anything like that, that is not what you came here to do. That is not from the pure light source. That is not that isn't no mission. No mission. Oh, you could, Kev, you could have had this discussion, I've had this, or you could, if you practice, you can do whatever you tell yourself. A lot of people say it's impossible, but when you split that word, you could say I'm possible. So you can, if you really want to. There was a guy who did a drawing a day for 100 days. You might think, oh my God, 100 days. Really good at drawing now. Oh. Number 7. Number 7's my number. Number 17 as well, but number 7, yeah. Good number 7. 24/7, yeah. Look into the meaning of the number. It might be the universe saying that you're on the right path. That's why I always see is when you're seeing the same number as well. 7 heaven, 7 rays of the rainbow, 7 archangels, 7 days of the week. On the right path. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a bit of an aura cleanse by sound, and then we'll see if we can bring a bit of a light language in to uplift us if anyone's feeling a bit dense in energy, because there's still all that shitty energy flying about, and there's still a lot going to come in. There's still a lot of people who are going to try and trigger you. Believe me, that is coming because of what's coming out there. There's a lot of people. Ignore it all. Don't get sucked into anybody's drama. It's their drama to sort out themselves. So with one of my oils, Happy Bee oil, because this one's for uplifting, it's very zesty as well. Oh, smelly vision. And if you're interested in anything that I'm making, get over to the same name as what's on here on Instagram, New You Reiki by Janine. Because I'll be putting a picture up of this t-shirt up. It's pinker. High National. So I think let's do a bit of grounding chimes for people to get grounded and stop flitting off and getting triggered. So, and then we'll see if a bit of light language comes in. We'll see. Let's put my feet on the floor. So just sit and close your eyes and listen to the frequency of the chimes, and just imagine the aura around you growing and expanding and really feeling into your heart space. Don't need to get triggered. We don't need to anger today. We just need to be in your space. Close your eyes. Feet on the ground. Imagine a white light. Thank you. Coming through the top of your head. Coming through your column, which is through the middle, centre of you. Through all your chakras. Down. Imagine your feet turning into roots and going deep within the earth, in Gaia. Down, down, down. Connecting to Mother Earth's heart. You may see it as a green emerald stone or whatever you wish to. Wrap your roots around Gaia's heart and breathe in that energy. Imagine your aura filling up with bright, white lights, getting stronger and stronger. So anything thrown at you, other people's energies, thoughts and feelings, just ricochet off like a mirror, because it's that bright and that strong. Let's see what comes in. Fingers are tingling. I'm just going to have a sip of my apple juice and then bring some light language in. So just close your eyes and listen. Just listen and see how it makes you feel. O shotoa na itanoa, shetea na awa, shitua, eshetea, eshetea, eshetea. O shotu una ata ina, o shotu ua ana nita, ishitena na wata, ishitino ata wata. Eshu, 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 eshutonoa. Eshutonoa, 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 shuto, shuto, shuto. Eshutonoa wa 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 wa, eshutonoa wa 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 wa, eshutonoa, 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 eshutonoa. Eshutonoa, eshutonoa. Aria, aria, ashutonoa nawa, ashutonoa nawa, ashutonoa wa wa wa, ashutonoa, ashutonoa. Working on your solar plex. Tingly feelings. Let's get a bit of joy and upliftment. Eshotua nawa iwa, iniwa, aniwa, ushotua. Eshotonoa, eshotonoa, ashotonoa. Ishotoa, ishotoa. Iwa, feel like laughing. I thought that'd be different. I thought it'd be like, I don't know, quite high pitched, but it wasn't. I'll just go with it. How are you all feeling? Couldn't read your own writing. Oh, thanks, Lois. I needed it as well. Yeah. Oh, good, Lulu. I felt like that. I felt like laughing. And I was like doing a bit of a tickling motion with the energy. We all need a laugh. That's what we've got to remember. We've all got to remember to grow and glow up. Also means to keep your sense of humour as well, you know, because there's a lot going on and it can bring you down. And you've got to remember there is a lot to smile about in the world, and there is a lot to laugh about. And laughter is medicine anyway. Thank you. Wow, so many colours. Beautiful. Yeah, I've always let me know if you see something or you feel something, because it's good for me to know as well. Felt like the elder was saying it will all be okay. Gotta stop taking myself so seriously. That's the thing that I was thinking about today, Lois, was I was just taking myself too seriously. You know, with molehills into mountains. Laughter's great for your abs. Yeah. Oh, I'll start laughing every day. So anyway, I'm gonna go now because I've got to put these on some cords, finish some bits off. Yeah, otherwise I turn into a moody teenager. Yeah. Got to turn some apples over while I'm drying them off, and like I said, I'm just really happy about my t-shirt. Like I says, it says, you probably can't see it, it says magic is within you. Jimmy as well, magic is within you, because the magic is within everybody. Nobody's better than anybody else. Nobody hasn't got the power, the force. We're all Jedis at the end of the day. It's just finding it and bringing it out, and being proud of what you're good at. Because if you don't believe in yourself at what you're good at, no one else is going to believe it either. So, you know, I know the things I'm good at, I'm doing it. I know the things that I'm not so good at, I'm trying to pull my socks up with those things, but I do believe in myself and the things that I bring into creation, which is what I'm doing, which is what I came here to do, with other stuff as well, which I know that, and I don't have to broadcast it, I just know, and it's one footstep at a time, and it's amazing. Yeah, then I will laugh at my ridiculous self and keep moving 100% deep. Beep, beep. Exactly. You got to laugh at yourself. Sometimes I think, oh my God, you got to laugh at yourself. People are taking things too seriously at the minute, and that's how they get triggered, and then they go off trying to fight with people and all that. And it's like, that is not the energy that we're in. We're trying to come away from that and raise our vibrations and frequencies. It's not a good energy to be in. So thanks for coming in. Like I said, if there's anyone wanting to purchase anything, any new things coming up, like I said, this will be a future thing I'm looking into, and I will use, you know, what I make to invest back in myself for the things that I'm bringing forward. That's the way to do it. But yeah, just go over to New View Vacay by Janine. Do I still need to keep this name, or should I take it back to Dolly Daydream? Because this is where I daydream. Everything comes up. Daydreaming's good because that's where I get my creativity from, and then I create it and bring it into the world. I was just thinking the other day, yeah, I like this name, but I do miss Dolly Daydream. You're doing great, Dolly. I'm happy to have made it to your live today. Thank you for the love and good advice. Oh, thank you, Mr. B. 714. I get a lot of you lot as well, you know, a lot of energy off you lot in chat, because I can tell, you know, mostly everybody who comes in, really good energy, you know, understanding, you know. It's not saying we may resonate with everything, but it's a good chat, good people in chat. Like, there's many good people all over the world, you know. Too many saying there's bad people. It's like there's a lot of good people about, and that's why the world's changing, because these things are coming in. Kennedy wanted it out, it's coming out. It's like someone said the other day, I can't remember whose channel it was, and they were saying back in the day when he tried to get it out, we know what happened there. You could say the white hat team and good people and good patriots weren't established that much, where they weren't on the higher up, you could say, winning bit, because they were establishing things. They are now, and because the people awakening, they are now. I love the Dolly Daydream name, but it really doesn't matter in the end. I know, it's just, I just miss it. I sort of miss it, but then think, yeah. So if it changes, I don't know, contradicting myself. No, if it changes, it's just because that's how I might have felt, and then it might change again. I'm always changing. So it may do, but you can still go to my Reiki page, and that's where the Reiki is, and the thingies, you know, the things that I make will still be under that name anyway, for now. Totally different when I get a website, because it's got to definitely be what I need it to be, and I can't change it. So it may do. It may do. We will see. Because so much I'm doing with Reiki, and I infuse all my jewellery in that with Reiki. It's not just what I'm about. I think the Dolly Daydream just covered everything, didn't it? And then it was disconnecting, so that's a cue for me to go. She had a goth and emo days. Gosh, it feels like so long ago. Yeah, so thanks all for coming in, and I will see you soon. So I hope those little card messages made sense, did to me. But it's like I said, finding your creativity and giving it out to the world. It's not a thing you should be hiding. It's a thing you should be shining out, blow up. I'll see you soon. Bye.